But more than titles, he's someone who understands leadership isn't about being comfortable, it's about being responsible.
So even if it's only 3 people in your orbit, but they can themselves go out and be transformative, you are a hell of a leader. One of the things that Donald Trump has taught us, there is a level of authenticity that matters to people. They don't want you to be
Polished.
And
living the legacy is never ending.
No, and you live day by day, minute by minute, doing simple things. Like for me, my goal is to make my parents proud. I'm trying to make sure that my kids dream big dreams. By that, I'm bringing things into our home, AI, etc., that they won't be afraid of.
Basketball, football, soccer, all these are available. He's like, Dad, I want to do robotics.
Well, one, being a father, I don't know what I'm doing. Right.
Facts.
I don't know. There ain't no book about how to raise these kids.
Come on, man.
I try. But the world has taught me that you gotta, particularly being a Black parent, you have to fill the house with love, because when your kids walk outside, they will not be loved.
Hey, we living in a moment where everything is loud. Opinions are louder, facts and outrage travel faster than truth, and leadership is often confused with popularity. But every once in a while, history demands more than noise, it demands conviction. So today's conversation is about what it means to be built for a moment like this. When the pressure is real, the stakes are higher, and the cost of speaking honestly is personal. So my guest never shied away from that, because that's just who he is. He's a lawyer. He's a former legislator, a father, and a man shaped by faith and legacy. But more than titles, he's someone who understands leadership isn't about being comfortable, it's about being responsible. So this conversation, in the culture that rewards silence and safety, he has consistently chosen truth and accountability, even when it was unpopular. So this conversation isn't about the headlines, it's not about the hot takes. It's about faith that sustains you, family that grounds you, and the responsibility we care when the future is watching. So today we're going to sit here with someone who understands that moments like these make leaders, and leaders don't make the leaders, but the leaders reveal themselves in moments like this. So this is built for the moment. So please welcome Bakari Sellers.
Man, thank you so much for having me. You got this nice chandelier. I'm gonna slide up so I can see you. But yeah, no, it's happy to be here. I'm really, the reason I said yes is because we've been friends for a while now, but I'm really excited about what you're doing with your platform and watching your growth. I tune into your Instagram page and let you pray for me as we start our mornings out. So I just know people are watching you, man.
Man, that's great to hear, because sometimes I'm not doing it for that, but sometimes I'm doing it for myself, honestly. Yeah. And then sometimes you want to know that somebody's being touched.
Yeah,
so that's
sure.
That's just
I always think, I'm the person who always thinks like, I don't know if it's a coincidence or God is winking or whatever it is, but whenever I see it, I'm like, yeah, I need this.
And that's crazy, because sometimes I get a little message from people here and there, and I'm like, keep doing it.
Yeah, definitely keep doing it. I mean, even if it's just you.
Like, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what I love, man. So I thank you for saying yes. Appreciate you. I call this episode Built for the Moment because I feel like you are a person that stands for being built for a moment like this. And when I talk about a moment, I'm talking about like where we are in our world. When you hear the phrase built for a moment, what does this season of your life demand from you?
Yeah, that's a tough question because I find myself being exhausted, tired, kind of a short fuse because of the pressures that are all around you, whether or not they're familial pressures and the things that we have to do being a head of a household. I'm very, very firm in stating that men, particularly Black men, have to reassert themselves as head of the household or head of the community. That comes with a certain amount of pressure. Making sure that the trains run on time, making sure that ends meet. But then also making sure that, for me personally, my tomorrows are better than my yesterdays, and focusing on, we are really, really dangerously close to being the first generation, and I wrote about this in my last book, but millennials are dangerously close to being the first generation to leave this country worse than the one that we inherited.
Ooh, wow.
And so I'm kind of, laser focused on just improving Stokely and Sadie's plight as they go forward. And my 20-year-old she's 20 now, so she's in a different. She's in a different lane. I mean, she's tackling the challenges. She's an amazing. Kai is an amazing young lady, and watching her, I've been with her mom since she was 3, and so she's my bonus daughter. But watching her growth to a junior at Howard is just kind of fascinating.
I got a junior in Wingate.
Yeah,
it's my bonus son, and it's crazy how much he watches a lot of what I do.
Yeah.
Because when he's with his mom and I'm there, it's like an extension of his father. And I think that's what's important is he and I, his dad, have a great relationship.
Oh, for sure.
We hang out, we go, we talk about whatever, but it's beautiful because he'll even pick my sons up and let them hang with his new sons.
Yeah.
So it's like a family.
Yeah, no, it has to be. And that's like a new age. I laugh and joke with Ellen all the time. It's just like families now just like add water.
That's it.
Just go out there and
it's
add
stuff
water.
that we wouldn't have done back in the day.
No, and you would have never thought you would do it.
Absolutely not.
But Vince and I, my wife's ex-husband, Kai's father, we get along really well. And one of the things that I always tell people, Vince is an absolutely amazing dad. And I'm not trying to replace that.
Exactly.
I don't want to, that is your role.
Add to it.
I'm just adding to it.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm able to show her a little bit is even as we argue or we're in love or touching, she's able to see what a healthy relationship looks like with me and her mom. So
I love that.
It's valuable and important.
Absolutely. So I think one of the things is how do you feel like your faith has evolved as it pertains to your platform and since it's grown?
Well, I'm thankful. And I have 22 tattoos. That's something that you know because you hooped with me before, but not a lot of people know that I'm completely tatted up. But across my back, I have blessed. And I am somebody who will echo that loudly. I'm very, very blessed. I'm blessed and fortunate to come from a middle-class family, 2 very well-educated parents, a brother and sister. I walk making sure that people know that I'm blessed and very, very highly favored. But I'm also cognizant that with those blessings come, to whom much is given, much is required.
Much is required, yes, sir.
And so I'm interested to see this season that I'm in because it's weird because as much money as I make, I need more.
Man, I literally told somebody that the other day. I said, you have no idea. Once I reached my goal, I felt like I needed more.
Oh, you needed more? And it's the craziest thing ever. It's like, and I joke with people because I'm a real person, but people always, I say the people who say money and everything are people who ain't got money. But it seems like in order to just meet the basic need, and I guess the world's getting more expensive too.
It really is. It really is.
And your kids, and you want to be able to show them things that you didn't have. And
oh my God.
So right now I'm just trying to, and then my wife, she's like, you spend, and then you bust your ass to go out here.
Like my wife.
And I'm like, well, how else you want to get it? Like
that's, to me, I feel like it teaches me how to be humble and always remember how I was when I didn't have it.
Yeah. Things were simpler though, I think.
True.
Too.
That's true.
I mean, I remember when I was just grinding a little bit, but when it was 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, the workday was done.
Yeah.
You didn't have to, you slept good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You woke up and you were able to just do whatever you wanted.
I haven't been able to do that in
a long time.
Oh my God, man. Listen, a lot of things change when, and this probably goes into my next question, but when you go through life and you make a mistake, and you get, as we call in the hood, a F on your report card, a lot of things change. You can't do what the average person does. So I had to 12 hours a day.
Yeah, but I think that one of the things that binds you and I is that, like, we ain't trying to act perfect.
No.
I
loudly talk about my mistakes.
Yeah, like I tell you, I mean, I spent a night in the Chester County Jail driving up here one day after a Georgia football game. I got pulled over for DUI. It was embarrassing. It was just a terrible moment. You felt like you let down so many people.
So many. Yeah.
And what I tell people is it's no lessons learned in the second kick of the mule, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to get knocked down. Just don't make the same mistake again.
That's it.
Like,
That's
like
it.
learn from it, move with it. And so I tell people that my story is not atypical by any stretch, and everybody's faith, everybody who's watching this, their faith is going to be shaken at some point.
And if it isn't, then you haven't lived.
You haven't lived. You're gonna ask why me?
Yeah. Yep.
Why this?
Yep.
I've been doing everything you asked me to do, and I always am reminded that he never gives you more than you can bear.
Yes.
But I swear, in 2026, like I ain't trying to be your strongest warrior.
No,
like I don't need to carry everything.
I'm like, God, I want to be a Spartan, but I can do it from the middle of the pack.
Yeah, I ain't got to take the spear in the front.
Oh my God, I'll hold the staff. I'll hold the staff.
Yeah, so that's what we focused on, man. Just trying to strengthen faith and be more prayerful and have a clear vision and be emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally healthy, which is harder said than done.
It really is, because those are the things that we're called to do now. But as we're busy, as we're tired, as we're doing all these things, like it's hard to keep that on the forefront. Something's gonna fall.
It always does. People ask me because they see I travel a lot and they see that I'm always in the air or in different cities speaking or whatever. And they were like, man, how do you balance all of that? And I was like, exactly. I was like, that question presumptuous as hell. Like, I am not balancing anything. I literally take it as it comes. Like, there's no balance. It's take it today. Like, what is your schedule for today? You make the most of that.
Yeah, like us scheduling this podcast, I understood that when you had to move it and other people wouldn't understand it. Oh, this is so unprofessional that you had to, no.
Flexibility. I appreciate that. Yeah, but it takes.
I'm always flexible.
Yeah, you gotta be.
If I'm not flexible, I feel like I'm not giving grace.
You got to give grace. That's my favorite word. It's the most important word. It's something that we don't give others enough of or ourselves.
Yeah.
But you also have to, like women don't do this, and I have to tell Ellen this all the time.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you got to make time for things. You make time for the things you want.
That's it.
All right. And so, regardless of whenever it is, you got to make time for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that helps me understand, like, with raising children. How do you feel like being a father has reshaped how you fight for the future?
Well, one, being a father, I don't know what I'm doing. Right.
Facts.
I don't know. There ain't no book about how to raise these kids.
Come on, man.
I try. Right. Yeah. And you pray, you're doing the best you can do. Like Stokely's going to be fine. Sadie is either going to be a CEO of a company, president of the United States, or run a gang. I'm not sure which one Sadie's going to be. She might be the leader of the Columbia Bloods in about 20 years, but she going to run something. Right. But it's just vastly different.
Yeah.
But she's she's the sweetest, strongest person I know. I don't know what it is to be a father, how to be a father. I'm trying every day.
Yeah.
I don't give people parental advice because I can't.
But I asked that question. It was rhetorical because I wanted to know too.
Yeah, no. But the world has taught me that you gotta, particularly being a Black parent, you have to fill the house with love, because when your kids walk outside, they will not be loved. Thanks. And that's a harsh realization. But we overwhelm them with love in our house. We tell them that consistently. They tell us they're used to it. We kiss them, we love on them, we hug on them, we cuddle, we say our prayers at night. Their mother does an amazing job of providing that consistent. I watch the way that my son loves her, and it's fact, because you want some of that, but you're like, nah, it's cool. Go ahead and love on your mama. Love on your mama. So it's just a fascinating thing to watch. But that's the one thing that we do that we're very intentional about. Just fill that house with as much love as possible.
I love that, man.
I saw a podcast with was it Steven Jackson? Or was it? I can't remember who it was. It might have been Michael Beasley. It was a professional athlete, and they were talking about the fact. No, it was Des Bryant. That's what it was. And he was talking about breaking generational trauma. Yeah. And he said that, he never tries to wake up in the morning with an argument or go to bed at night with an argument for his kids. Now I argue with Ellen all the time. That's all right. She'll be all right. She sleep on the other side of the bed. But with my kids, I try to make sure, and I don't know if I do a great job at it, but in the morning, you don't want to snap at them before they go to school. At night, you don't want to yell at them to go. You want them to be able to have sweet
a good
dreams
night's rest.
and wake up and be productive in the day.
I've seen how that affect my youngest. He's 12. And Asa he's just like me. So his mannerisms, his way he thinks, the way he views the world, everything is just like me. So I give more grace because he is like me, literally. So I try to remember, like, what did my father not do when I was 12 that I can do for him at that age?
Yeah.
And it helps me.
That's learning.
It really is.
Because our parents did the best they could do.
They did.
They tried.
I got cussed out so much.
Man, I tell people about
that was my first language.
I tell people about the financial advice my dad. My credit score when I graduated Morehouse was probably 500, 520, because my parents didn't teach me about credit. They used to, back then when they would mail you the credit cards, he used to cut it up in front of us.
Wow.
Because if you didn't, his whole philosophy was if you didn't have the money, you shouldn't buy it. You don't need it. But the white kids, their parents, when they go to college, they get them little credit cards, $300 a month, and they pay it off. So when they graduate, their credit score is 820.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can go buy a house. 0%.
Man, the first credit card I had was a Best Buy credit card. And the reason I got it is I wanted to put a TV in my truck. The TV was fly. Boy, we used to sit in that truck and get high, Lord, and watch mixtapes. Shout out to Parquet, my homeboy from Morehouse. And I missed a couple payments. Credit score went from 550 to 510 when I graduated. But that's all I had.
Yeah,
I had no real understanding of it. So one of the things that we're going to teach our kids that I'm going to do a better job of is just teaching them some type of financial literacy and understanding.
That, man, when you said that, I just literally thought about that. Like, wow, I didn't understand that till I was like 30.
I remember my dad, exactly. All I remember my dad doing was going in his checkbook and he would write the amount and then he would subtract whatever the total was.
Yeah,
in the
that
far right
little
column.
balance there.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Meanwhile, we got so many tools that we can use, but we don't even utilize them.
No, and this is off topic. This is way downfield. So you can, as the interviewer, you bring me back home.
All right.
But we're burgeoning on another enterprise that is going to leave Black people behind, which is AI.
Yes.
Black folk oftentimes miss the boat on new innovation. And the reason we do is because we're afraid of it. Right?
Yep.
We go at McDonald's, the machines are daunting for, our parents, right? They're like, damn, well, I don't want
how to order this.
But then they look around and they be like, wait a minute, ain't no people in here, so who gonna have, but we get afraid of it instead of realizing in our STEM programs that your grandson who plays video games can probably help build these machines or transform it.
That's true.
So that is when you talk about society and the things that kind of interject, bring it back to our family dynamic and conversation. I'm trying to make sure that my kids dream big dreams, and understand that there's nothing they really can't do. And by that, I'm bringing things into our home, AI, et cetera, that they won't be afraid of.
That's like I love that you're doing that because my oldest, Asher, he's 13. Basketball, football, soccer, all these are available. He's like, Dad, I want to do robotics.
That's dope. You got to, first of all, the reason he asked you that, even him asking you that, it just shows that you have broadened his horizons.
Because I don't take technology away. I may use it every now and then to punish, but I want him to learn more.
Oh yeah, we don't do iPads during the week, and we don't do regular YouTube like big kids. They can do YouTube Kids.
They can't.
Man, why does my son need to see a Cialis ad?
That's true.
I ain't trying to answer.
My wife gets on me about that because so to the empathy and grace side, I give my sons grace, and I might be doing them a disservice, but I get them on weekends during the school year. And then I get them every other week during the summer. So my influence is only 3 days during the school year. Their mom is very much more strict.
Yeah.
But when I get them, I'm like, here. And my wife is like, babe, you can't just have everything accessible. Till I walk in the room one day and my son's on.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Over there
And I was
Googling Latin booties. And you're like, why are you Googling that? Because I like it. Okay. I mean, daddy too, but slow down.
Oh my God. Like, yeah.
Slow down.
Close the door. Slow
Yeah, I know. Oh man, I'm not even ready for that. Mine will be 7.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say
a week from this taping. So,
ooh.
we are
Okay.
January 7th. Mine turned 7. So we are, we still very much.
It was 10 or 11 when I just was like, oh, I had no idea we had to talk about this now. So just warning you, you ain't too far from it.
Lord. Okay.
What do we get wrong right now about leadership?
Well, we teach it wrong. People think that leadership is having parishioners, or leadership is having followers, or leadership is having students, or leadership is having acolytes. And that's not what leadership is. Leadership begets other leaders. So even if it's only 3 people in your orbit, but they can themselves go out and be transformative, you are a hell of a leader. You are probably much more versed in leadership than somebody who has 1,000 people in their church with just 3 people who have the characteristics to leave your orbit and be transformative in their own.
Love that.
Yeah, leadership begets other leaders. It's not all this other stuff that people.
Because everybody looks at the clippable moments. And like you said, the future doesn't need more louder voices.
The crazy thing about it is when I talk to a lot of, I've been on TV now 10 years. And so when I talk to a lot of people right now who come on TV the first time, and this is if you take it to the 50,000 foot view, it's a great analogy for life. But everybody wants to go viral.
Yeah.
It's like watching basketball. Me and you play basketball, right?
Yeah.
And you like a kid come down and doing all of this, and man, that ain't going nowhere. You gonna get shoulder checked into
I'm going straight to in your chest.
I mean, but everybody wants to do something different because they want the attention and go viral. But what they don't realize is if you're consistent, and you were refreshingly honest. The basketball example, if you do something really well and you are very, very good at it, and you do it repeatedly, you will be viral. You will be that good, that consistent. And one of the things that Donald Trump has taught us is that it's a con for him, but it's a lesson learned that there is a level of authenticity that matters to people.
That's true.
They like an unabridged version of yourself. They don't want you to be polished. Yeah. They don't want you to be manicured. It's probably a better term.
And I wore the suit thinking,
and you read that
he was going to have a suit on today. So
I'm in Charlotte. I was like, man, I'm wearing my Charlotte thing. Shout out Don Staley, my girl Don Staley. No, I mean, it's you got to be yourself.
Yeah.
You see, I'm looking like a young Teddy Pendergrass. But people like that, and
they do.
People are more receptive to that.
Yeah. So I think I love that. As a personal reflection, do you feel like there was ever a moment that you realized that you were built for a moment like this at the time we were in?
I don't even know if I'm built for it. I know that I'm here, and I know that I have to operate with the fierce urgency of this moment. See, for me, moments are huge, right? Because my life is a collection thereof, right?
True.
And I live in each one of them. I'm going to curse now. But Will Smith once said...
This is a wide open...
Will Smith once said that if you have enough good fucking days, you'll have a good fucking life. So what I try to do is just live 24 hours at a time. The problem that people have, particularly men, particularly black men, is that we try to eat elephants whole, right? We go out there and we're like, I got to get it all. I'm going to grind it. I'm going to get it all. No, you got to start with a dime at a time.
That's it.
Right?
That's it.
And I remind folks, you can't get to 1 million without your first 1,000.
That's facts. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then when you get to the first million, the second will be easier.
I was just about to say, and then you have to lose that first 1,000.
Oh yeah, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it, blow it, spend it.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy, but also enjoy it. It's fine. I tell people all the time, my weekends start on Thursday.
Right.
I'm a big proponent of living because, I mean, you have to. He ain't gonna let you take it with you.
No. And I think that's the reason why I am the way I am. And I'm glad that you said that. So when my wife watches this, she knows I'm not the only one that spends and goes back and get it.
Oh yeah. I save.
No, I got you. Yeah.
I invest.
Yeah.
But we'll spend it. We'll have fun. I want my. I like, there is, and I think you would agree with me, but there's, I mean, it's a weird validation. It's probably too materialistic. Half the people who watch this are not going to like this sentence, but I like when my wife is like, my husband got me this and it makes me feel good. I like when my kids are like, Daddy got me this, because it is, you're providing. And even if it's more than material, you're providing something to them that makes them feel good and
I was
proud.
just about to say, you're providing joy.
Joy, yeah.
We're not God, but we're providing something tangible that they can be excited about today.
And you see the, you toil in the vineyard, you're seeing the products of your labor.
Yes. Instead of it being something like you feel like your labor's in vain.
Yeah.
You just working and working and working. But that reward is seeing that child smile and be like,
yeah. Or your wife giving you just that much.
Yeah.
Just that much grace.
Yeah.
You're like, I can sit down today. She happy today. Tomorrow she on my ass. But today.
Listen, she wearing that thing that you gave her tomorrow, cussing you out.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you get reminders on both sides. What nearly broke you but shaped you?
Well, I mean, I feel like I get knocked down daily, but
I love that.
February.
No, I love it, but I get it.
Yeah, no, I would be a terrible prize fighter, dog. They'd be like, man, he got a glass jaw, man. What is he doing? He always get knocked down. No, but February 1968, my father getting shot, being in prison in the Orangeburg Massacre. Henry Smith, Samuel Hammond, Delano Middleton dying. June of 2015, when my friend Clem and 8 others were killed in a church.
Wow.
Down in Charleston, the Charleston Massacre. Today, 3 years ago, well, today was my best friend's birthday. He passed 3 years ago. I had a blood clot. So it's just, Sadie having to be born, my wife almost dying, Sadie having a liver transplant all in 1 year.
Yeah.
So, you think about all these things. I mean, they broke me, they knocked me down. You down but not out. And anybody says it doesn't hurt,
man.
Yeah, it just, it helps kind of, I guess we're like leather.
Yeah.
With leather, you kind of have to, rough it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So that is who we are. We are not smooth individuals. You and I both. We're not smooth. We've lived a life which has made our hands a little rougher, made our nights a little less, more sleepless.
Yes.
Made us sometimes our attitudes be a little sharper. But all of those things come from the experiences that made us.
Wow. So I got some rapid fire.
Sure.
It's a perspective and wisdom. It's real simple. So one word that defines leadership today.
Today?
Yep.
Non-existent.
One habit every leader needs.
Discipline.
Faith or fear?
What do I live with? Fear. It consumes me.
Legacy you want to leave?
That's not for me.
Okay.
Have you ever seen an interview of Mike Tyson being interviewed by a child on legacy?
Man, I probably didn't stop laughing for 2 days.
You mean to tell me that?
And I think he forgot that she was a child.
Dude, he literally went into as he was talking to Larry Merchant.
It was so true. I live I'm not crazy like Mike.
Yeah.
But I live like that. I mean, it's the fear of faith question is fascinating because we're supposed to be guided by faith. But fear is I am afraid of dying and I'm afraid of failure. Those two things are terrible to be consumed by. That's why I have really bad anxiety. But the legacy question is weird because I don't know why people think that they can write their own obituary. That's not.
Come on, man.
You got to let the work that you do speak for itself.
Yeah.
And others will tell your story.
That's it.
Yeah, everybody's like, man, I want to leave a legacy. No, that ain't really how it works.
I love the legacy conversation. I mean, because who told us that we need to focus on legacy?
I mean, that is a very cultural thing because in the Black community, more so than white folk, you got a lot of juniors.
Yeah.
A lot of thirds.
Yeah, I'm a junior.
A lot of fourths.
Yeah.
And it's, and I get it because when we came here, we were stripped of everything but our faith.
Yeah.
and our sense of family. And so legacy is that important because it is hard to explain to folks sometimes. I have an investigator right now. I won't get into details because I still got to deal with him. And is dealing with one of my clients. And she was like, yeah, that's my cousin. And he believes that she's lying to him. But I'm like, no, in Black communities, culturally, we don't have to be blood to be family.
Facts. Yeah.
You got so much family you take care of.
Yep.
And if you see somebody, that's my brother, or that's my cousin, or that's my sister.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
And that's just family. And we treat each other with that same level of respect, of communion, of growth.
Yeah.
And so that's why legacy is so important. We just look at it a little weird because people want to leave one instead of living one.
That's good. Leave one instead of living one. And living a legacy, it's never ending.
No, and you live day by day, minute by minute, doing simple things. Like for me, my goal is to make my parents proud.
Okay.
Like I feel like if I can make my parents proud and change the world, I'll be okay.
What do you do right now that makes you, because I heard you mention something it's taboo. Nobody likes to talk about it, but it's becoming a buzzword. I deal with it. What do you do to help you with your anxiety other than?
I drink too much. That's my coping mechanism.
Yeah.
But it just ends up fucking with everything else.
Yeah.
But I try to meditate. I try to be grounded. I practice mindfulness.
Yeah.
Because your anxiety it'll get you in a place. But I do recognize now when I wake up and that feeling in my stomach, I'm like, this is irrational. Right? Like I talk to myself.
Yeah.
That feeling in your stomach does not mean you're about to have an awful day. It does not mean that when you walk outside, there's going to be some phone call that there is catastrophe lurking right around the corner.
Yeah.
So, you just have to, for me, I wish there were no nights. I wish every day was like,
just kept going.
Just kept going. Like we can take a nap, but like, I don't like I don't like the solitude of the darkness.
And it's crazy how many parallels of things you're saying I am taking personal, not in a bad way, but in a way of just, it helps me understand I'm not that unique, that I'm the only one dealing with it.
No, you'd be surprised how many Black men are dealing with that.
And it's so crazy because I feel like I have to overperform.
But you also know, you do have to, that sense of failure drives you to do.
Yeah.
Because you can't be an average chef.
No.
And the crazy part about it is you can't be an average chef for a couple of reasons. One, because you wouldn't get the opportunities and the chances that you get now.
True.
And two, Black people wouldn't hire you. And that bothers me a lot because Black folk have this consistent theory that white people's ice is colder than ours. And it drives me nuts.
Oh my God. Wow.
And I overgeneralize, and I know that people are going to get on me about that generalization, but it drives me bonkers. I love Pete Strong. You know Pete. Yeah. Pete's my guy. I love Pete. And if, we don't really do this anymore, but back when I was quoting a fee in a criminal case, it'd be like $25,000 or $50,000. Pete would have to be there to quote it with me because they would be more inclined to pay the white guy than to pay the young Black guy. And it's just like,
where does that come from?
We're going to get that money though.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to do
regardless of what it takes.
We're going to get that money. He taught me definitely about business, dollar, how to take pride in your entrepreneurship, in your business. Mm-hmm. But also Pete taught me a lot about just the business of your profession. So we're going to get that money.
And I love that Pete takes care of whoever he brings into his home.
Oh my God.
Because when I've got brought into his home, it was like,
you family.
It was like, ladies and gentlemen, Chef Kev.
Yeah.
Not, here's the help.
Here's the help. Yeah. Tip him on your way out.
Yeah. No, it was like, put me on a pedestal.
It's your family.
Yeah.
And forever. If you ever need anything, he'll be like, all right, Bakari, we got to do X, Y, and Z for Kev. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I love that, man, because that recommendation came from you, and
they swear by you now.
All it took is a word.
They swear by you. They're like, yeah, we gonna call Kev. I'm like, all right, he'll be here.
Like whatever dinner they gonna do at their home, if it's in the garden. But I love that that's what relationship does, because you and I met, and I should have talked about this in the beginning, but you and I met in Lifetime.
Lifetime Fitness.
Ooh, I did it.
Hooping. Yeah, that's perfect. I was like, have you reported?
And we were hooping in a league, and I don't remember how we. I don't. What do you feel like that drew us together? Because it was almost like we've been knowing each other since high school.
I just think we were mature. And I was like, that's a grown man. This a grown man. You can go out on the basketball court.
Yeah. Oh, we was talking shit.
Oh, always. Yeah, that's what I do out there now. But I mean, it is what it is. You like, man, good game.
First of all, if anybody doesn't know this, I mean, this man didn't play in the NBA, but in our league, he has been the MVP at least 3 times.
I was out there trying to get it.
He was like LeBron, and these white dudes was falling off of him like it was. Like, have you ever seen a high schooler play a 5th grade team? That's how it looked on the court.
Man, I miss it, man. I miss the fellowship, the
that was
camaraderie.
Amazing, man.
We used to go to the, what was that little restaurant across the street?
Duckworth's.
Yep. Duckworth's after the games, man. My wife would be like, what took you so long? A little fellowship.
I still go to Duckworth's, by the way.
I love it.
Man.
That London neighborhood was tough. Waverly?
Waverly, and I don't know if you've been there in a while, but it's starting to do this.
Even more.
Yeah, because the cost of living around it, I mean, the median income is around like $400,000 now.
That's dumb.
And people are walking to that gym
That's
from 3-4 miles away, riding their.
Whoever created the Lifetime Fitness motif, like a high-end gymnasium. I have an idea that I've been talking about for a long time. I'll share it with you and the rest of the podcast. We need gyms in airports.
Ooh.
Imagine if you have a layover, get a 30-minute run in or a lift in with showers.
Or even just the sauna and the steam room.
Correct.
I love that. Charlotte Douglas.
We come up with a little membership plan.
Hey, I mean, I don't see why not.
And then you could do Charlotte, Miami, Philly, Dallas, because those are all Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing
Now, hold on, wait a minute. Atlanta, we might need, no disrespect, we might need 3 bathrooms.
Atlanta gonna have a lot going on in that gym. Let's slow down on
let's
Atlanta.
leave Atlanta
I can talk
alone.
about Atlanta. I love it. I spent 4 years in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Atlanta's a lot. You're not gonna do Atlanta off top.
Yeah. All right.
It'll be a club in there.
Oh my God, the DJ.
They have Ivy walls.
Man, they'll be performing in between layovers. Like
That sounds like liability.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So no Atlanta, but Charlotte, Douglas, Miami, and I do got a final question.
Sure.
Because I want to respect your time. What would you say someone who feels overwhelmed in the moment, but knows they're meant to lead? What would you say to that person?
That's a tough one. I would tell them to spend time learning themselves. We don't spend enough time building self-awareness. And I truly believe you can build self-awareness.
I did that through therapy.
Yeah, but therapy helps. Shout out to Dr. Garcia, who I don't go to see in person enough. I usually call or Zoom. But you need to learn what you're good at and what you're not good at.
Yeah.
You need to learn your strengths and your weaknesses. I am very capable of telling you what I cannot do, right? And my wife and I, we laugh and joke about some of the things Bakari can and can't do. Like housework, I can't. You want me to hang a what? Like, nah.
Oh, you the king of calling vendors?
Calling vendors, man. That's what they there for. I'm trying to build a local economy.
One tag. Angie's list.
She's like, I'll do it. And then she get mad because she'll go out there and do it. And I'll be like, nah.
It need to be to the left. Listen, boy, my wife will have a bright idea. I want to have this. Man, I have a whole quote ready. They be there the next day.
That's what I tell her. I was like, man, that's what we work for. I mean, I want to sit down and chill.
Do I want to put it up? Maybe.
And then I think that she thought at some point, like I would be embarrassed or something when people would come in the house and work and I'm sitting on the sofa. No, I enjoy it. Thank you.
Listen, I enjoy watching someone do work and me saying, did you need some water?
You okay? Come inside.
Can you turn that to the left a little bit?
Come inside.
I'm totally fine with that.
I'm totally fine with that. But self-awareness is important. Therapy is important. Learning what makes you go. And at the end of the day, you can't be, I Alex Barron, my high school basketball coach, he really was the reason I knew that I did not have a future in basketball, because he told me that I was the jack of all trades and the master of none.
Bro, story of my life.
I was like,
Story of my life.
He was like, stop trying to go out here and do everything. And then as you grow up, it's like, stop trying to be everything to everybody or do everything for everybody. Be really good at something. And so that's what I tell people who are being caught up, because they get consumed. It's like drinking out of a fire hose. You're like eating an elephant whole. It's like all of these things, but like take it one day at a time.
Yep.
Touch some grass, cry every day, laugh every day, love every day, and realize that you may not be Mahatma Gandhi. You may not be Charlemagne. Like, you may not be somebody that people remember.
Ooh,
but
by the way, Charlemagne.
but you know, if your family loves you and they run up to you when you walk in the house, and they not gonna put you in a home when you 80, you know, you did all right.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. So if you were the one who needed that, you are called to leadership. Just be yourself, self-awareness. This conversation reminds me of some people aren't just ready for the moment. They're built for the moment, but you have to believe it within yourself and not focus on, like you said, followers, likes, being validated by the outside world. Have more self-awareness.
Sure.
I mean, look, that's all I got.
You did good. As my daddy says, you done good.
Done good. Put on my good suit today.
You better go walk around the mall or something.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I might go to South Park.
Just walk around. You look good.
Just because. But guys, I appreciate you guys tuning into this episode. This is episode 14, Built for the Moment with Bakari Sellers. How do the people find you? I mean,
I'm on Instagram, Bakari Sellers. I'm on X, Bakari_Sellers. I'm at the Strong Law Firm. Otherwise, just keep me in your prayers.
All right, we'll do that. All right, guys, we'll see y'all later.